Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to make an effective presentation. There are some points that we have to explain in order to be able to make an effective presentation. So let's start with the first one. The start point. Once you want to make a presentation, you have first to introduce yourself. You have to introduce yourself simply by just saying your name and your position. And what do you want to deliver through your presentation? This is an important point because the audience has the right to know who is presenting them. And beside that, we have to think about an interesting start. An interesting start beside the topic. We have to capture the audience attention from the beginning of the presentation. First, by choosing an interesting topic. Now, try to avoid discussing the boring topics or the topics that have a lot of statistics, numbers, a lot of details. Try to focus on the topics that you feel the audience will enjoy listening to them. So how can we think about that? We may make a brainstorming, we may make a survey, like a small survey, just to look at the topics or up-to-date topics that many students are discussing nowadays. We can start by telling a story, by narrating a story, and this story could happen with you personally. This will capture the attention of the audience. We can start by saying a joke or by narrating a case and try for this case to be similar to a number of cases that may happen to your audience. In this point, if you capture the attention of your audience from the start, from the beginning of your presentation, you will continue with the same level. Beside that, you have to show a good self-confidence, because once your audience feel that you are relaxed and you are self-confident, this will be reflected to the audience itself, and they will be able to listen to you and to follow you in a relaxed way. Okay. The next point, we have to think about the audience. We have to think about the type of audience that I am presenting to them. Am I presenting to young audience or to adults, to male or to females? Am I presenting educated people or non-educated people? Am I presenting to my colleagues or my seniors? So I have to think about the type of the audience. Why? In order to satisfy their needs. In order to know what tools to be used, what language to choose, what topic to discuss. So if you are presenting educated people, so you can get research, you can get reference, can get statistics. If you are presenting children, so you have to think about the tools that you may use just to capture their attention by using colors, pictures, toys, and so on. So if you are presenting to males, you have to think about the tools that may capture their attendance or that satisfy their needs. So I can, for instance, choose a topic regarding their interests, like cars, sports, and so on. If I am presenting females, so I have to choose a topic, for instance, that satisfy their needs regarding cosmetics, regarding their rights, and so on. So thinking about the audience will make you able to decide first the topic to discuss and the tools to use through the presentation. Then I had to think about the language. So, in all cases, whoever you are presenting, whether you are presenting adults or children, males or females, educated or not educated, your language must be simple. Why simple? Because I have to put in my mind that the not all my audience have the ability to understand me, so I have to deliver the message, I have to deliver the information in a simplest with a simplest way, with a simplest language. I have to avoid the ambiguous language. What is the meaning of ambiguous? I have to avoid using idioms, for instance, or expressions that are that not all audience are familiar with them. I have to avoid using phrases or sentences with hard, let's say, or with difficult structure. I have to just follow the simple language, the simple structure, and to avoid the ambiguous one. Now, my language must be dramatic. What is the meaning of a dramatic? I have to say what I am going to present, then I have to present it. This is if you don't want your audience to, let's say, to discuss with you the topic. Now, what is the meaning of a dramatic? For instance, you are going to present types of something. So say at the beginning, today I'm going to present you 5 types for earthquakes, for example. Then say these types. Today I'm going to discuss with you the results of the Second World War. Then narrate these results. Why is that? Because if you start saying the results, okay, without telling them that these are the results, or if you start telling the types of X and Y without saying that these are types, you will put your audience in a space that is not stable. So I have to be dramatic in my narration, and I have to tell them what I am going to do from the beginning. So it is good for you to have a plan with them from the beginning by using very simple words. Okay, let's continue. I have to take care of my pronunciation. Now, this is actually applicable whether your presentation is made with your first language or with your second language. I mean, with your mother tongue language or with the second language. Now, I have to make my voice clear. I have to put in my mind that the one who is sitting in the last chair in the hall, let's say, has the ability to hear me. Okay, so my voice must be somehow loud and must be clear. My tone must be friendly. I don't have to be aggressive. I don't have to be, let's say, angry. I have to deliver the feeling of or the friendly tone through my tone. Intonation, I don't have to. What is the meaning of intonation? It means that I don't have to keep talking with the same rhythm. What is the meaning of that? It means that through my words and through my expressions, I have to express affects, to express feelings or emotions. Once I'm saying something like exclamatory, I have to introduce that with my tone or with my intonation. I have to say it like, wow, how marvelous, for instance. Or I have to express that this is a question by my intonation. Like, for instance, what kind of people are I talking about? Okay. I have to deliver the type of, let's say, the type of speaking through my intonation. Good pronunciation. I have to check the pronunciation of every single word, especially the words that I am not familiar with. So it's good to check yourself and check your pronunciation before starting the presentation. The voice performance. Now, once your body has a performance, Again, your voice has a performance. So once you feel that you are relaxed with your body, your voice will be relaxed as well. And this will be reflected to your audience. So try for the performance of your voice to be relaxed and with a good mood. The body language. This is so important, especially if the presentation is not online, because that is to say it is a face-to-face. Now, body language includes a lot of expressions. First of all, we have to keep relaxed all the time. Relaxation means self-confidence, and this will be so obvious, and this will be very clear with the audience from the starting point. It can be done with your skin, with your eyes, with your hands, with your voice as well. Try to keep keep smiling. Try not to laugh with every situation. Try just to keep smiling, because a smile means that you are relaxed. For the eye contact, try to control your eye contact. Try not just to look at the at down. Try to look at your audience from time to time. Don't walk. Don't exaggerate with walking. Now, a lot of let's say a lot of movings on this stage will disconnect the will disconnect you with your audience. So start to control your movings, the movings of your hands, of your legs, of your head. Try for your hands to be controlled as much as you can. So you don't have to wave every time. You don't have to put your hands inside your pockets, and so and so. So try to control your signs or your body language. Then I have to take care of the length of my presentation. This includes two things, actually. The time. The time must not be more than 20 minutes, because it will be so boring and disconnection will happen between you and your audience. And for the slides, if you are showing slides or you're showing some statistics, so try for the slides not to be more than 10, because after slide number 10, the disconnection will happen between you and your audience. And how then to end your presentation? Now, to end your presentation, we have to think about a way that I can make or let's say capture the attention of my audience again and again. I can make an open question that is applicable with any answer. So you can discuss something with your audience and to ask them to share with you their ideas or their opinions. You may make a question just to think. You don't want them to answer them. You may advise them, make an advice for them, or make a recommendation, especially if you are discussing with them a problem or references. So it's good to recommend them with something. And by the end, you have to ask this question. Is there any question? This is so important to end your presentation with. Ask them if they have any question so that you can answer them. This will make your audience self-confident that they get a good amount of information through a good person. So it makes that you are interested in listening to their questions and you're ready to answer their questions, because every single question is important. That is all. I wish you apply all of these points, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.